am so excited to be here with Claire today, and I'm filling in for Gina. I'm not Gina, clearly. But you guys, we have some crazy exciting things and a new item. I'm really honored, Claire, first of all, that I get to be on for this new item, because when I got it, I think I had tears in my eyes. I was so excited. So we have the wonderful Claire today, and she, oh my goodness, designs, Claire, have just been fantastic. I'm just so excited about this. So you guys, welcome. Jump on, let me know you're here. Hey, Miss Angie. Go ahead, like, share, and let me know today. We're gonna have a winner from the Dot Pot. Let me know, let me know your favorite color. So let me know your favorite color. That way I know you're here. Make sure you make sure you follow the Style Dots page, first of all. But like, share, and let me know you're here. That way you are entered in for a prize from the Dot Pot. I just cannot wait to show these new items. Claire is just the inspiration on these is just fantastic. You guys, I could just talk about it all day. I'm so excited. And
I love your enthusiasm, Ashley.
I'm like,
that is lovely.
I just can't wait. So thank you guys so much. Ooh, aqua violet. Ooh, Karen, blue, navy blue. Some good color. Ooh, red. I love red. That new red interlinks. I had a moment when you guys were showing it the other night, because I hadn't seen it yet. And I literally was like, Claire, what have you done to me? What have you done to me? It is fantastic. So
it is. It's got lovely, really lovely color, and the two tones of sort of red going on is just stunning, really stunning, and brilliant for sort of festive season coming up. So that's what we thought. We thought the timing was right. So and you can
and
just.
Then I saw some combos with the blue bracelet and like the red and blue, and even that pearl. The pearl 3-stack pearl, and I was like, red, white, and blue. Like it's everything. It's literally life. That collection. And I think, do you have the rainbow one on?
Yes. So I've got the now this is the Infinite Interlinks Rainbow 3-strand. But what I have done is I've twisted it. So normally it would sit in 3 rows if you wear it just sort of as a standard piece. But I wanted to do something different. So I have then sort of twisted it. And because you've got one longer length, it creates this loop. So along the loop, I then added our bling triggerless clasp onto there, and then the large tassel. So it gives you this really bold sort of statement showy necklace. So that's how it's really versatile. You know, you can sort of play around with it. It's not just one single look, because you just work it out and add things in and sort of add other lines, other pieces from our range and snap them on and clip them on. And so it sort of works in lots of different ways.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to send me looks to wear, because you always do it so well. I'm like, what is Claire wearing so that I can look like Claire? That's what I want. That's what I need.
And then I've done sort of bracelet wise. So I've taken, there's the long necklace that you can buy, which has 4 sections in it. So it's got 2 necklace sections and 2 bracelet sections, which are these bits here. And then what I have added is then our Interlinks bling bracelet bar here, and then just added one of the smaller tassels. So you've got this sort of asymmetric combination going on. So sort of,
I love that.
So
it is such a perfect holiday look.
Yeah, very much so.
And then you don't just want to do like the red and green, and you want to kind of have like, it gets that like Festivus. I don't know, is that a word? It is now. That like
on this we make up words that we like, so you can say
that word.
You like.
I like it, but it gives that feel without feeling like it's just like, oh, it's just for the holidays. Like New Year's Eve, that look you have on, with a black, like you have black on, but like with a black dress. Yeah.
And then I think, with this, because of our Style Stacks rainbow 3-stack bracelet, you could then layer that with that. And so if you wanted a more statement piece, you could layer it up and then you'd have 4 layers and then sort of step your coordinated dot into it. So you'd have that sort of whole combination and a bigger piece. So that's what it's so lovely, and that's why the sort of the rainbow works really well, as well as the blue version, because you can layer that up with the blue style stacks as well. So
I love that.
Sort of that versatility and sort of the customizability of the product.
I know. I think that's what is just amazing about it. Hey, Bobby Joe. Okay, so I could talk all day about Claire's designs. I think we all could. We could spend hours, but poor Claire's like, but I have there's a new thing I get to launch, and like I get to be Gina for a minute and launch something new. So, do you want to jump into that? You think, Claire, are we ready?
Okay, so if we have a look at the first slide. So this is our booking exclusive for November. So it's the GeoCurl necklace and earring set. So we went sort of very geometric with this to give a very different look, because, you know, when you're designing dots and sort of have a piece that you have to snap in a round sort of dot into, you tend to always think round, but I wanted to sort of do something different. So we went with the rectangular look here, but then added this sort of curl detail on the top. Which I think sort of adds that other dimension to it. And then really cute little earrings in that same sort of shape that sort of coordinate with it. So this is the booking exclusive. So it's $39.95 with a $250 boutique social, but you've got a value there of nearly $80. So I think it's a great look. So I think if we move on to the next slide.
This is where I'm so excited.
So we decided we needed a coordinated piece. And this is what Ashley's so excited about.
I'm so excited about it. I can't even talk about it right this second. But I'm just like, I'm pumped about this bracelet. I got it. They sent it to me yesterday because they wouldn't trust me to have it for longer and not talk about it. Right. And I literally like got it out of the package, Claire, and I like had this like fangirl for you moment and like put it on right away. I was like, I am so excited about this bracelet. It is fantastic.
So what we've done is, well, I'm sort of the whole overall style of the GeoCurl. We wanted to, I wanted to create a coordinated item. But also to make sure that the scale was right for the bracelet, because you don't really want something that's too heavy. And so I scaled down the center part just so that it reflects the overall look of the pendant. So have that rectangular shape, but then we've got our round recess setting in the center. And one side's got the engraved curl pattern on it, and the other side has got this sort of open rectangular shape. And then those little components that you have for your earrings, utilize those sort of to added detail along the bracelet, and then had sort of a toggle and ring fitting. So again, this one is really versatile because sort of the smallest length is sort of 6.5 inches, and it will go up to 8.5 inches because you can fit the toggle into, there's 3 rings at the end. So sort of lots of different sizes. So it'll fit sort of quite a lot of different wrist sizes.
And I love that. I feel like sometimes, hey, Lauren, I feel like sometimes you get a bracelet and you're like, oh, it's so cute, or it's too big, or it's too small. And you can't customize it like that. Yeah. And when I got this, actually with quite a few of our bracelets, because you're fantastic with designing them. But when I got this one in my hands, I literally was like, oh my goodness, it'll fit. My daughters put it on, who are 14 and 15. And we're like, Mom, I love this. Can we put this in it? You know, they wanted to put the paw print charm in it. And then they wanted to try it with, you know, the Christmas, you know, and I was like, it's so cute. And then you didn't even talk about the back, because Claire is like in the back, on the back. It is adorable. It has these little tiny hearts on each of those small squares. It has these little tiny, almost look like, I don't know, they almost look like they're like stamped in the metal, like these little cute hearts. And it's so lightweight. I was thinking when I first saw it that it was going to be, you know, heavier, but it's so light, but still feels like a nice bit on your wrist, not too big. I think it's really just the perfect size. I'm clearly obsessed.
Yeah, and I think sort of sometimes the back of jewelry is forgotten because jewelry moves around a lot. So I sort of consider the back of pieces as well to make sure that if, say, a bracelet is moving around, that if it flipped over or anything, you've got a pretty design there as well. And with our recess setting, we made a point actually of doing designing the pattern in the back. That's unique to us. So you've got that detail on the back of the recess setting as well. You've got little hearts and little oval shapes cut out in that. So all the recess settings have that pattern. But then I reflected that on the back of the little squares as well. So
and I just love
nice
that.
to have that detail.
It's just like a little touch that really feels like totally complete. Like every little thing was looked at.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And then someone asked, when is it going to be available to buy? Is it?
It'll get turned on after we finish after the live at lunch today. So it'll get turned on.
That's what I thought. I wanted to be
literally
sure.
in about 20-25 minutes, you'll be able to buy it.
It depends on how long-winded Ashley is, right? Claire, right? We're ready. I'm ready. I've got this. Okay. Do we want to look at our next look? Or
yes.
what was the dot? Was that the Bolero bracelet in this one, Claire?
Yes, so that's the Bolero bracelet, and you've got the red Juliana snapped into that. But in the Geo Pearl bracelet, you have the red Whirlpool. And I think that's really lovely, that one, because you've got sort of three colours going on. You've got sort of a garnet red, a ruby red, and then the crystal. So this lovely swirl, and it just echoes the shape and the sort of engraved design that's on the Geo bracelet.
I do. I love that. Like the movement in it continues into that dot, and I love that. Someone has to see the back, Bonnie. I will take mine off and show you guys the back. Let's go through a couple more slides, and then I'll let you guys up close. I'll take mine off, and you guys can see the back. It's so cute.
Okay, so the next look. So I have gone for fuchsia this time. So I have snapped in the fuchsia grandiose dot into the Geo bracelet, and then sort of reflected that using our Interlinks starter bracelet, and just simply added the chain tassel and then our original charm, but with the fuchsia finesse snapped into that. So it sort of pulls in that colour. But what I like about this as well is you've got sort of two tones of silver going on, because you've got the antique finish on the Geo bracelet and then this highly polished of the Interlinks bracelet. So you've got lots of texture going on there. And I actually really like that combination. It's sort of a bit different and giving you that sort of mixed media look.
I love that. It's so on point right now for those like mixed metal, like even the, rose golden colors, but even in the silvers to have that antique, little bit looking more of like a brushed color with that more of a bright silver. So I love that you did that, because that is, it's obviously I love it, but it's fantastic. And I just think that it goes so well together, and you just added that little pop of pink in there to pull it together. It's so cute.
Yeah, really good. So our next look. Okay, so we've gone for blues now. So, and I'm a blue fan, but I sort of wanted to have this sort of whole combination going on. So again, the Interlink starter bracelet. And this time I've gone for square to reflect the sort of square shape of the Geo bracelet. So the square setting with the starter bracelet, and again that little tassel, I always add a tassel because I like that bit of zhuzh, and then the dotlet charm with the blue bling dotlet snapped into that, and then you've got you've got this flow of blue going on, and what I like about it is the different tones of blue as well. But you've got sort of sapphire crystals that are reflected in the dotlet into the blue vintage curl, and then sort of sapphire AB crystal in the Geo curl bracelet. So that whole sort of flow works really nicely. And the curls, again, the vintage curl reflects onto the Geo bracelet.
It really does. And I love how you brought in that square, because I think it just like puts those two pieces together so well. I'm like excited because I'm first like looking at these and I'm like, oh, what is Claire thinking? What's Claire doing? Give me all the Claire. But again, with the tassel on it, hey Bethany, and blue. I'm a huge fan of blue. I love, love, love blue. But that looks fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that look, if you wanted to layer on even more, if you were sort of to have the Infinite Interlinks in blue layered into that, so that sort of blue color, I've got sort of the blue bracelets here, that blue color,
That's what I have on today, the bracelet one. I love it. And I could even layer more.
Perfectly. And again, because the Infinite's got that sort of tonal blues going on, it just sits with the rest of the blue dots as well. So that whole combination is stunning.
So pretty. And if you guys are just tuning in, make sure you like, share, and comment your favorite color. I have someone winning a prize, like and share today. So don't forget to do that. So you are entered. I know Claire's accent. They're saying how much they love just hearing you talk, Claire. So I know, me too. I just look at her and I'm like, oh.
Karen always thinks that I speak like the Queen, but believe me, I don't. The Queen's has got far more proper English than I speak.
Well, we love it. We're all just listening, like, what is she going to say next? You know, I'm going to start picking up Claire's accent. So, you know, on Friday Night Lives, you never know. I might just try to be, you know, an English accent. I'll be like Claire. But yeah, so make sure you like and share, comment your favorite color to be entered. Super easy one today. And someone asked to see the back. Talia, can you make me big so I can show? You guys have to bear with me. The back little hearts, and then we'll go to the next look. Okay, bear with me, friends. This is all backwards to me. Okay. Wait, where am I? That's wrong. See those little hearts? It's so cute. So that's the back. I have the C. Which one's this, Claire?
It's the blue shell.
Oh, the blue shell. I want to call it the C, but it's fine. Sorry, mine's backwards. But look at the adorable little hearts in the back. And they're on the earrings as well. So again, just that little extra, you know, touch to it. And I had on this one with, here we go. With the, I kind of layered it in the middle and made it kind of look like a 3 bracelet, you know, together. So that's how I did mine. But Claire clearly knows all the stuff. I'm just doing my best, guys.
It's early days, Ashley. You'll get used to it.
Gosh.
You know, I've been with Gel Dots for over 5 years, so I'm very used to sort of snapping in and out dots and working with the product. And of course, I designed it, so I'm sort of with it all the time. So I'm very used to it.
Yeah, here I am calling them the wrong things. So.
No, your combination's great. Okay, Talia, let's go back to the looks. Okay, so here's our next one. So I've gone for the bling bangle here. And then on the bling bangle, you have a section. One side has a little disc with all these beautiful crystals in the side of it, and then the recessed setting. So I've snapped in the rainbow pinwheel couture snapped in there. So you've got all of that sort of pop of color going on that side, but I wanted to keep everything else slightly more neutral and to reflect the crystals that are in the other side of the bling bangle. So I snapped in the diamond couture into the geo bracelet. So you've got this sort of more clean sort of look. But I think you've got that added bling. So because you've got that curl design and the antique finish, and then you've got this bright pop of crystals with the bling couture snapped into that one. So I think that combination works. And what I like again is it's a bracelet and bangle. I think sometimes it's nice to have that difference. So sort of more solid piece being the bangle, and then your bracelet, which moves around a bit more.
And I love that because the crystal in the bangle kind of goes with the one that's in the geo bracelet. And I feel like the curls even give that little bit of circular motion in there, and it really just pulls together. This has to be one of my favorite so far. So memorize this, Ashley, so that you too can wear this. But yeah, again, it's just all those details that I just really love. The swirls, and then thinking about, I would have clearly never thought to put this all together. But it looks so good.
Okay, so our next look. So now this one, again, gone very neutral with this one. So we've got the Geo Curl bracelet in the center, with the serpent silver dot snapped in to the recess setting. So you've got all of those curls going on. So I just thought this was perfect. When I was sort of putting these looks together, I was thinking, how didn't I do that one first? You know, because with this curl design and that sort of the dark black enamel behind those shapes, it just sits beautifully with the GeoCurl bracelet. And then I've layered that. You've got sort of the forged bracelet with the onyx solitaire dot snapped into that. And just for that added touch, you know, that's more solid piece, the forged cuff to layer on with that as well. So you've got this really neutral, contemporary, sophisticated look there. And, you know, whatever color you're wearing in terms of outfit, this one will fit perfectly with it because it's so that sort of neutral tones. And again,
Yeah.
this is lots of texture going on, lots of movement, everything. So again, another great look.
Which is awesome. Again, so on what's, you know, what's happening right now with the hammered metal and, you know, the different textures. I wouldn't even have thought of this one. Someone said you read their mind, and I was like, wait, that wasn't even in my mind, but your mind clearly. But I love that too. Now I'm gonna have to go recreate that. And that center, that was the serpent one that's in the geo bracelet. Is that right?
Yeah, it's called the serpent silver.
Okay.
So silver
Adds to cart. Literally, that is, I love that look. And I think you're right. Like a perfect work, like look, not if you want to go more neutral and you don't want it to be like too much, but still just a great combination together. And then what I love is all three of those look fantastic by themselves as well. So, you know, if you don't have those, those are great bracelets and everyday pieces.
Yeah, very much so. And I just sort of, again, like I like to say, the texture works so well for me because even though you've got the antiquing, it's a smooth finish, but then you sort of bring in that added element with all those textures going on. So it's a great combination.
It's really fantastic. I love that one. Okay, that one might be on my top so far. I don't know. I keep jumping between them. The rainbow one and this one now are, and like add to cart and keep going. I'm just going to need to get them all. I'm going to need them all.
Okay, next look. Okay.
Ooh.
So here I wanted to add sort of a bit of sort of two-tone and mixed metal because you know that's sort of trending. It's been trending for a long time and it's not going away. So again, it's our Firenze disc bracelet. And what I love about this is the eclectic look because you've just got all these different combinations. You've got cutouts, sort of the forged discs, and then the Firenze sort of discs with that rope edge and beading as well, and that antique finish. So then that antique finish then brings in the finish for the GeoCurl bracelet. So that works really well together. And then to bring in that gold element into the GeoCurl, then this is the wave dot in gold. And again, curl design. I don't know why I didn't think of this sort of right at the beginning, but works really well. And again, I like those little touches of bling that's on that wave dot as well. And then in the Firenze disc bracelet is the gold twinkle. So that's just got a crystal. It's got a sort of a faceted glass stone in the center and then surrounded by clear crystal. So again, that sort of draws the little crystal elements that there is in the wave as well. So great combination, sort of doing that mixed metal, mixed media, mixed texture, everything. So really eclectic look. So I think
so it's pretty.
Yeah, really on trend.
I mean, it's so on trend. I mean, you took the words right out of my mouth, literally, because that is so on trend and fashion forward. You know, and then I love how you put that. What was the dot that the twinkle?
It's the wave in gold.
What's the other one?
Oh, the twinkle. Yes,
the twinkle.
Gold twinkle.
I love that because I feel like my eye naturally drifts over to the GeoCurl with that, like, you know, little bit of extra in there, and that bracelet's just like the accent to it. And I love that look together.
Yeah, so
very, very pretty.
It is. And I like the sort of darkness of the enamel behind the gold wave dot as well. You know, that I think that brings out the sort of the curls pattern and design, so there are black lines on the Geo bracelet as well. So again,
exactly, it definitely makes that pop, and that dot really pops in there. Now, really quick question, because I'm new to doing live at lunch. Will these looks will these go for people to be able to buy the whole look together, or do they have to do them separately?
They have to do them separately.
Okay.
Normally the looks, it's only on our Tuesday night lives that
Okay.
they actually go up on our website and you can buy the complete look. But for Live at Lunch, we tend to not do that because
Okay,
we like to
perfect.
keep the Tuesday lives on the website.
And then the Geo Curl bracelet is $39.95. Like, that's a steal
Yes.
of a deal for that.
Yeah.
And you guys, let's just say it is, I mean, the quality on this bracelet is so good. I mean, obviously our quality on everything is fantastic, but I feel like the great combination of weight on this bracelet and the little details, it is a must have for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we strive, we work very hard to make sure that the quality is sort of consistent. I work very closely with our manufacturers to get all those details, and you know, if something isn't right, then we don't release it, and we sort of resample to make sure our items are perfect before it actually goes out there. So it takes a lot of work, but it's worth it because we want our customers and clients to have the right product.
Yeah, and if you want the whole set, if you get the bracelet and you're like, I have to have the necklace and earrings, then you just want to, it's a booking exclusive, right? So if you want the necklace and earrings that match, just get with your boutique partner and get a social on the calendar with them to get the whole matching set as well. And then do we have more looks, Claire?
I think there might be a couple more.
Okay, I'll let Claire go through them. I don't want to hold up Claire's artistic, you know, with my chit chat.
So the next look. So yeah, I think we have after this, there's 3 more after this. So we'll speed up a little, I think. So this is the Star Stacks rainbow bracelet with the purple Victoria snapped in it. And then I've also then sort of paired that and snapped in the purple tender into the Geo Curl bracelet. So wanted to bring in that antique finish, but pulling in the purple tones. And what's wonderful about the Rainbow Star Stacks is because whatever dot you actually snap into that bracelet, the beads sort of draw out that color. So, you know, with the purple one, your eye draws to the purple coloring. If I had snapped in a green one, it would be green, blue, it would be blue. And that's sort of why the rainbow works really well. But I think sort of paired with this, the purple tender, you've got all this antique finish. So works really great together. Okay, so the next look. Okay, so again, using sort of that rainbow effect. This one I've used the Infinite Interlinks in rainbow, and then I have added the rainbow pinwheel dot snapped into that. That's the couture. And then our original charm hanging off that with the rainbow couture snapped into that. And then for an added little extra zhuzh, we've added in the silver tassel and then the silver glitter charm. So we've sort of added those combinations to again add that sort of extra zhuzh. And you can see again when I was talking about sort of colours drawing in, you know, those rainbow beads, it's sort of pulling in those colors. So again, I think this is a really nice look. And sort of the rainbow I showed you, that's sort of the rainbow one. This part was what I'm wearing here. So this comes when you buy the Rainbow Infinite necklace, you have 2 of these sections and 2 necklace sections. So I've just used in this look, it's just the 2 sections here. And they come with the triggerless clasp, so you can then snap on whatever you want onto these sides bits.
That is so pretty. Again, I feel like that's a great holiday look too, without doing that, you know, traditional holiday colors. I mean, even, you know, Thanksgiving or even just a night out, you want to have like a little extra color. It's so pretty.
Yeah, really nice. So, and again, I like sort of all the color as well. I sort of, the rainbow looks really lovely. And that's probably my favorite couture, I think, is the rainbow pinwheel. Because it means that I don't have to make up my mind what my favorite color is, because it's different.
I know. Well, as I'm making everybody for the like and share, I'm like, what's your favorite color? So
I was going to ask you what your favorite color was, and I was thinking, if I get that asked, what am I going to say?
Right. So if you just jumped on, like, share, let me know your favorite color for a chance to win. We're going to draw here in just a minute and grab the prize. So You're not going to want to miss out. Make sure you've liked, shared, and commented your favorite color. Mine is navy, like dark, almost like that, almost black blue. Oh, I'm a sucker for that.
Mine has to be probably any tone of blue.
Blue.
Or fuchsia.
Ooh,
so I'm a very, I sort of, that whole spectrum of blue I love, but then a pop of fuchsia. Yeah, lovely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
The next look.
Yes.
So this is exactly what
I
you're
was
wearing.
almost there, Claire. Almost.
Yeah, well, not bad. You know, what I've done here is just done the original charm hanging off the Infinite Interlinks in blue. It's that sort of single section. So with the Infinite Interlinks, you get the skinnier sort of version with the beads. So that's what you're wearing. And then on the Triggerless clasp here, I have just added the original charm and then snapped in the teal Marquise dot. And then reflected that, and it's the teal zircon solitaire snapped into the Geo bracelet. So bringing in that sort of two-tone teal and sort of the cobalt blue as well. But what's so beautiful, it just picks up the different blue tones, and particularly with the teal Marquise dot, you know, it has that teal and blue. So then it sort of draws that whole look together and makes it sort of a very coordinated look.
It really does. I feel like when you look at that, you definitely see the teal in the bracelet more. Your eye naturally goes and pulls that out. It really, I know Brenda's like, it looks good with everything. It really does. Like all of these looks are so good together. It is definitely a must have if you guys are even on the fence. I'm telling you, when you get this, you are going to be blown away. It is absolutely gorgeous, and even more so in person. I can't even tell you, like the swirls, you know how everything in person, but the swirls on that Geo bracelet, like the curls, they really pop because of that dark like inside them. They really, it really looks so nice. You guys are definitely gonna want to check that out. Talia, do we have another look, or is this our last one, Claire? Do we know?
I think there's one more. Yes, one more. So I just wanted to go all out as of the last slide. So it's the Infinite Interlinks in red, which was launched on Tuesday night. So this is using the necklace version. So you've got the two sections of the necklace version, and then sort of just all wrapped around. And then the bling triggerless clasp, and this works really well together because, you know, sometimes when you wrap a bracelet, it then starts separating and, you know, can sort of move up your arm. But with putting the bling clasp on there, it keeps it all together and neatly sort of on your wrist. And then what I've added is the silver tassel and the dotlet charm with that little red bling dot snapped into that. And then I've brought back the red whirlpool snapped into that, because you can see that the tones of beads in the Infinite Interlinks just sit perfectly with that dot. So I think that is the look for the festive season, because I just think it looks stunning. Bold.
It absolutely is. And
yeah,
that tassel you put on there, I really feel like that made it really come together as like not just like, oh, you wrapped it, but like this is like that the whole look together. It is simply stunning. That Infinite Interlinks necklaces, the rainbow, the blue, I feel like all of them, even with, you know, this kind of a look, just changing the colors out a little bit, would look fantastic like this.
Yes, yeah, very much so.
Oh, so good. As always, Claire's here with all the amazing things, but the Geo Curl bracelet will be turned on after this live. I am going to pick the like and share winner really quick and reveal the prize, and then we're going to jump off so we can get it turned on, because I feel like I need to go and order some too. Let's see. Our like and share winner's favorite color was purple. So if your favorite color was purple, you are still in. And it is Ananice Vargas McCanna. Oh, it's up there. Look at that. She's rolling it. So you want to email us at winners@style.home.com. And I'm going to go ahead and grab it happened to be red. Just to go with Claire's last look, clearly. Let's see. Oh, her favorite color is purple. Are you guys ready? I don't even know if you're ready for this. Oh,
wow.
my goodness. Let me show you guys up close, maybe, if I can figure out my right from left. Look at that.
It was meant to be. I can't believe
it. Really
it.
was meant to be.
Yeah.
That is gorgeous. If guys, lives go different than this, so I'm all messed up. But look at that. That is gorgeous. So, Annalise, congratulations. Shoot us an email at winners@style.home.com within 24 hours to claim this. And the product will be live in just a minute. So remember, it is the Geo Curl bracelet. Okay, good. I had to make sure I was right on that. Yeah. So the Geo Curl bracelet, and you guys, this would not surprise me if it is gone soon. It is gorgeous. So $39.95. And again, if you want to get the matching necklace and earrings, definitely book a social with your boutique partner, and that is a booking gift. So once your party hits 200, or your social, hits 250, you have the ability to purchase that for less than 50% off. It's crazy.
Yes.
So, so I think, do you have anything else, Miss Claire? That
no, it was fun spending some time with you, Ashley.
Yes, you too. I hope that you have a wonderful evening. I know it's getting later over there.
Yes,
and thank you guys so much for jumping on. We will see you guys. Well, Claire, was it once a month for you?
No, twice a month. So in 2 weeks' time, we're back. Yeah.
Okay. So Claire will be back, and you guys can listen to her voice again in 2 weeks. And yes, I think that's it for today. So thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful rest of your Thursday.
Yeah.
See you guys soon.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Bye.